Also, you know what doesn't make sense? How the fuck does Kratos get to Norse mythology from Greek mythology? How does that work? Does Kratos just step over, like, the country line and all of a sudden he's in Norse land? How does that work? Odin clearly didn't send him an invite saying, hey, come over and pound a few beers, my dude. I've heard of what you've done in Greek mythology. No. Yeah.
What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire.
Aw, dude, I love how sad my son looks when I yell at him.
Only fire.
You know what they should do? They should have incorporated the old school God of War QTEs, and whenever Kratos yells at his son, it's like, mash triangle, mash circle to yell at your kid. That would have been wicked. They should have done that. The harder, like, you mash, the louder you yell at your son for being a fuck-up. I'm sorry, but how much drugs do you think Kratos is on to be able to, like, want to fight a troll with his bare hands and an axe? Did Kratos just beat the shit out of his son by using his son to beat the shit out of his son? Is Kratos so tough that his son beats the shit out of himself when he tries to attack Kratos? His dad is the guy who wiped out a pantheon. I think the standard is pretty high. Yeah, it's pretty fucking high. Hey bro, have you killed Zeus? Let me know when you've killed Zeus, alright fam? Then you can step up to me, idiot.
Definitely the one.
This is like Logan Paul fighting KSI, and I'm KSI.
Of those trees on the other side of the bridge. The ones with the white trunks.
I love how cocky he says that. What? Did you see that shit? Did you see that horrifying shit he just did with his face? You saw that, right?
Does it say?
As we are, we two, we three. As I alone can never be.
It says, DM me for nudes.
Maybe there's a clue around here.
It says... you know what it says? It says, hi, I really love this game. I've made art for your channel. Please click my image. I've made overlays for you. Although Kratos is a little bit too open to letting a grown woman rub her hands and her fingers across his young child's face. It's a little bit weird, in my opinion.
There's a shortcut below the house that leads safely out of these woods.
Is there a shortcut that leads unsafely out of these woods that I could take instead? Maybe.
Will we see you again?
As much or as little as you like. Now get out of here.
I bet Kratos is like taking that the wrong way. He's like, I don't know how I feel about you talking to my son. We're gonna go now.
Then do not touch the water.
Okay, well, what if you take your kid swimming at a public pool? And then, like, people, like, urinate or whatever, and then it has, like, that chemical that shows up or whatever when people pee in the water. And he's like, don't go in the water. He's like, why not? And he's like, water isn't supposed to be yellow, Atreus. And he's like, oh, yeah, right.
Experts?
Yeah! Mom said he's friendly!
What does it say?
I don't know!
It's saying, bring me some Jack in the Box. I've been here for 10,000 years, and I'm hungry as fuck. It's saying use my affiliate code for $5 off your first delivery. Yeah, no shit. That's a good one, Dark. Can I, like, upgrade my child to be better instead of, like, giving him new armor and shit? Can I just, like, invest money into him so he's just better? I can get, like, a robot son. Yeah, come on, Kratos, be a man. Get the door for the lady. Ladies. Sorry, Atreus, I forgot about you. Ha! Got him. Get fucked, son.
I said, the only time you care to talk to me is when you need me to translate for you. If Mom was here...
If your mother was still alive, we would not be here at all.
Yeah, that shut him the fuck up, didn't it?
Forget it.
Oh, no, come on, dude. You were being angsty with me. I get to be angsty and pull your mom's dead card on you now. Come on, man. A beard is reserved for very few people. Norse people, you get a free pass, right? Norwegian people get a free pass. Bikers, people who are drunk a lot, and that's about it. Oh, and war veterans, they get the right for beards. Everybody else exempt from beards. If there's one thing I could wish for, like if I had a genie and I had 3 wishes, 2 of those wishes, at least, would be to have Eden's voice. And then the third one would be some random third thing that probably isn't super beneficial and is probably, like, really selfish.
You know, Mother said the giants used to visit the Midgard mountains before they disappeared.
disappeared.
Yeah, I guess they just up and left one day. No one knows why.
Perhaps they returned to their home.
The giants up and left one day, yeah.
Maybe.
Kratos went out to pick up the morning newspaper and somebody was mowing their lawn and it was like 6 in the morning. And Kratos just like annihilated all of them and that's why the giants disappeared. Also, JoJo is the story of a crippled jockey and a ball thrower Italian fight a US president? What the fuck? What the hell's wrong with anime these days? Jesus Christ.
Odin's eye is on you, brother. Especially now that you've taken to killing his kin.
Dude, I don't care. Bring Odin on, man. Do you know what Kratos has been through? Kratos don't give two shits. Kratos will be like, alright, that's cool. Then I'll go to the grocery store, pick up some eggs, pick up some bread.
I've seen it in Mortals that some
You know,
conflict
pay my
between
taxes. Kratos don't give two fucks, man. Everybody leaves when they see Kratos come by. Kratos walks into Starbucks, like, opens the door as light as he can, and goes, shatters all the glass around him. He's like, whoops. He goes up to the barista, and she's like, hi, what can I get you? And he's like, triple decaf macchiato for Kratos. She's like, sorry, what was that? He's like, Kratos. Can you spell it for me? And then he waits for his drink, and, like, everybody's staring at him and shit. And then he just, like, picks up the cup after the barista hands it to him and, like, crushes it, and, like, all the coffee sprays over his hand. Do I wear a ponytail?
Yes.
Does it look like I wear a
Find the Black
ponytail?
Rune. Boy,
I may wear a theme over like a My Chemical Romance band member, but I don't wear a ponytail. I have standards, baby. If you came across a cave painting and somebody literally just drew a makeshift pickle with, like, a chisel or a rock or something, I wouldn't know how to interpret it because there's no context. Like, for all I know, like, a prehistoric dude could get, like, raped by a dinosaur, and he tells the experience by just drawing a giant pickle on the wall. But without any context, I don't know what it means, and I don't know how to interpret it, and I won't know this man's experience with dinosaurs, just based off a pickle, unless he puts some context. So you have to maybe depict the dinosaur for me to at least glean what's going on, you know? Like, maybe if the guy, like, takes the rock and he draws a picture of a dinosaur, a very happy dinosaur, or, like, okay, picture this. He draws a bar, he draws a couple beers, and then he draws a dinosaur, and then he draws the drink, like, in midair, or something like that. And then he draws the dinosaur with, like, some fucked up eyes, and then he puts a pickle, and then he puts, like, plus a drawing of me, then I can assume what happened, right?
Does he know?
Tell us about the fear Rick has when he's a pickle. Oh yeah, Pickle Rick,
Do
okay.
you know him from before?
See, now I have context, that changes things, because now I know how to interpret it, but without that context, I'm completely total potato. I have no idea.
Right back to Tearsball. Do we? I mean,
Although I do like my story about the guy getting raped by, like, a
what do you really
drunk
feel
dinosaur a little bit more than Pickle Rick, I'm gonna be honest. Let's face it, we all use the F-Slayer when playing Xbox Live on our 360s. See, Dark's out here spitting some fucking truth, alright? Listen to Dark. Dark knows what I mean. Like that guy in Halo that spawn camps you and teabags your corpse over and over and over again? He's a big F-word. That guy who cuts you off in Burnout and loses your no-hit streak? He's a big F-word. The guy who basically no-hits the boss you've been stuck on for the past 15 hours? He's a big F-word. Yeah, this is implying that Tyr can travel different mythologies, because this is obviously, like, Egyptian, right? This was from Greek mythology right here, this vase. Because it was depicting us, right? And then I'm pretty sure somewhere over here, yeah, this is clearly Japanese. Look at that shit. That's Japanese as fuck. That's more Japanese than a little girl with freaking cat ear headphones coming into my chat and going, Neko Neko ni, like over and over and over again. Look at that. I'm never doing that again. You get one. You get one, internet.
That's from a great
One.
desert land.
Unless you pay me money, then you get more.
Do gods live there?
There's a lot of things I would do for money, internet.
Many gods.
Just putting that
Good
out
or
there.
bad?
Yo, welcome back to God of War. So when we last left off, we faced our inner PTS demons and uncovered a hauntingly dark past, kicked over the velvet ropes and brutally eviscerated the bouncer of Helheim. Kratos relived his Beta Sigma Phi frat days and we partied hardy with our underage son, and we learned that Kratos loves the kind of woman that can kick his ass. Oh shit, you get him, champ, okay. Maybe you should be the main character now. Have fun, dude. I'll hang back here, man. I'll be player 2. You go on. Oh no, alright, you want me to get this one? Okay.
Have you forgotten your training?
Oh, are you talking to me? Thought you didn't like my tone.
Dude, okay, look at your size compared to me. You're like 2 foot tall, dude. When we get home, no Fortnite for 2 weeks? Yeah, no Fortnite, ever. Kratos, like, picks up the game, he's like, how do I play? He's like, well, you just shoot the people, Dad. He's like, where are my blades of chaos? Blades of what? You gotta build a shed, Dad. Why would I build a shed when my point is to destroy my enemies? He says as he gets a fucking shiv in the neck. My kid already knows the prison strat, so when he grows up to be a fucking delinquent, he'll know how to take care of himself. I don't think so, bitch. Better calm that ass down, ho. Yeah, you sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down, bitch. Bitch! How many times do I gotta tell you to fucking calm that ass down? So, I was thinking about something last night. This is a weird concept, right? So, people in real life, I'm talking about just normal people, when they lose a leg, or they become an amputee, or they lose a limb, right, they become handicapped, right? Like, they become paraplegics. Valkyries, when they become paraplegics, and you rip their wings off, they're just a normal fucking person, like everybody else. What, you can't fly anymore? So I'm guessing the grooves in the floor represent the, Ha! Let me see your Sekiro no damage run with your hands tied behind your back, like, getting ass fucked by an elephant, and then I'll fucking give you credit, alright? Until then, I'm completely free of judgment. You'll upload the vid now? Yeah. Lethal will do it. Get my man Lethal in here. Lethal will do it. You guys are all super dead. Oh, except for you. You survived. Somehow you survived. You were the chosen one. The one who was prophesized. Never mind. You're dead too. Alright. How the fuck am I supposed to get it over there? Oh, it goes down. I'm dumb. Okay. My boy's just awkwardly standing there in silence, like fucking... Kratos is like, shut up, boy. Like, every time I'm going out to a club with a girl, or I'm, like, at the bar and Kratos is, like, fraternizing with the local, like, hotties and shit, Atreus just comes up, he's like, hey, Dad, you remember that one time when you tried to carry the giant blue crystal over to the thing, and then you went the wrong way? He's gonna be like, shut up, boy, I told you not to talk about that. Silence yourself, boy.
He's vulnerable now?
Why is he feeling his nipples in front of my son, dude? Fucking weirdos. What's up with hobos and trying to touch themselves in front of my kid? That has to have rendered his arm a little bit useless. Yeah? No, I'm on fire. Thumber's just watching like, damn, you're getting choked out like a bitch. Yeah, but whose choke is stronger right now, honestly? This boss fight all falls down to whose FAP game is stronger. Let me give you a hint. It's definitely not yours, buddy.